Well, hello, Aries. Welcome to your August reading. Hope you're amazing. I do feel good shift in the energy. Okay. I know y'all wasn't really happy with y'all reading last time because it was uh, not positive. So, this one feels um, like we getting closer to the truth. That's what I'll say. Okay. All right. So, Aries. We're going to get into your cards and then we'll get into the tarot. So we have companion, loyalty, tenacity, unselfishness, creation, and east. Okay, okay. Um, family, friends, guides, nature spirits, action, shapeshifter, and higher self and purification reign. Yeah. Okay, Aries. August is a good time to look at the people around you. Okay. Who makes you feel comfortable? Who doesn't? Who are you struggling to connect with? And who do you just connect with? Are you changing yourself to connect with certain individuals? Or are you being your honest to God self? You know? Um, these are a lot of the questions I feel swirling in your August. So you're going to be quite emotional in August, or at least in touch with your emotions, or more aware of them. And it gives you the opportunity to make the changes needed in your life. And I feel like it has to do with the people around you, the people you're connecting with, and who you are in relation to being with those people as well. Like, do you like who you are when you're around them? Okay. Um, it's important for you in August to pay attention to the natural rhythms you have with certain individuals, right? Like your natural rhythms. Are they natural? Or do you have to placate? Do they have to placate? Like, what is the natural rhythm of your relationship with your mom, with your sister, with your coworkers? Okay. And upon figuring that out or understanding that or paying attention to it, now it's like, what's the next step, right? Do I need to change how I interact with people or with this particular person? Do I need to, because you can't change other people, do they need to be in my life? But Shapeshifter talks about change, and action puts it in your hand. So it's only the change that you're able to do. You can't change other people. Keep that in mind. All of this is about you getting connected more with yourself and who you are, your truth, to have a better future and a better outcome for yourself. That's what this is about, right? um yeah, it's like a purge of things you don't need. This is interesting, Aries, because I feel like we've kind of been leading up to this sort of purge of people, but there had to be some other realizations first in order to get to this point. Okay, so let's get into your tarot. Hold on. All right, Aries, you got cards flying out. So Temperance, Ace of Swords, the Emperor. Virgo also had that here in that spot as well. Five of Wands, the Magician. Didn't I say the power was in your hands? The Magician, right in the middle. Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Yeah. Queen of Wands. The first thing I'm seeing, Aries, is like the power is in your hands, and it's up to you whether you choose to nurture that power or not, or give it over to something else. That's the honest truth. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, don't lose this opportunity that August is bringing to you, right? You get to choose sort of what direction you want to go in. And you have to use your logic and decision making skills in order to step in on that path. You know, whether to go forwards or backwards. That's up to you. But it is, I'm going to be honest, I feel like which way you choose, you're going to be riding that train for a while. Okay, like months. So choose the right one for all of us who care about you. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, in August, you have a lot of power in your hands. You have a lot of power in your decision making, in your choices, in your actions. How you choose to react, how you choose to go, what you choose to do, with decision. It's a lot of aspects. But a lot of power is in your hands to create your future and your life the way you want it moving forward. I feel like you've been really laid back in that aspect, Aries. Yeah, you've been quite laid back with that. You've let a lot of things sort of just happen to you. Whether it's because you cared, whether you wanted to not make a big deal out of things. You didn't want to miss out on love. You didn't want to miss out on a good time, whatever it is. You didn't want to be vulnerable with your emotions. But I'm seeing that has set up to you having to make this decision and have this sense of clarity now. Because it's getting so far into that energy that you're almost fighting the wave of what is good for you or what is for you. It's like you're physically fighting to be on the other side of that. When really, if you would just release, you could get back into the flow. I hope that makes sense. But it has to come to you in a way where you can see that you're losing control. Sort of like you're losing the power here. And everybody else or something else has power or control over you and your decisions. It's a call for you to take control of that. Don't think about the past. Don't think about negative decisions. It's all about moving forward. It's all about you being happy, comfortable, safe, secure. Making that decision for you, in that direction for you, right? So really, August is you making decisions for your best good. This is the important part. Not just for you, because that could be seeped in ego as easily as that can happen to us, but for your best good, for your best future, for your best outcome. There's a craving of you wanting to just be stable, to have something to hold, to believe in, something that makes you feel secure, whether this is a relationship, a person, a situation, a habit that you may have developed. But it's like something to hold you down or something to make you secure or something to make you feel grounded is what you're looking for. And I feel like wanting that has sort of made you make not the best decisions or choices because you feel like you're working towards that, but that's not exactly what's happening because you're giving up too much of yourself for that dream that's not rooted in any sort of foundation or reality. So it's a snap back to being in control. I can't get over the fact, Aries, that there's this vibe of you going against the grain. It's like everything is flowing this way for you and you're swimming this way. It's like you're trying to make your own path. Like you know what's better than the flow of the universe or the world. Interesting. Yeah. Once you get comfortable in your own power, in your own worth, and you sort of set boundaries and sort of put your staff down like in that energy, you'll feel more comfortable. You'll feel more loved and cared for because you're being surrounded by positive energy or being within that positive energy. And it'll make you feel stronger. It'll build up your self-esteem, your self-worth, your belief in yourself. And that in turn makes you make better decisions and clearer decisions on moving forward. To me, it's simple. It feels simple in my mind because I can see like the whole picture. I hope I'm explaining it correctly. Sorry, my mother is texting me. She's putting a puzzle together. She wanted to show me her progress. Isn't she cute? Okay. So, okay. Yeah. You've been it's like you're moving forward in like this lost energy that has no positive outcome. Whether this is with a person, addiction, mindset, it's like there's nothing positive coming out of this swirl. It's like a swirl of energy that you're in. It's kind of dragging you down, Aries. Wow, this is strong. Um, yeah, and there's like fight with you about it. But I feel like there's so much of just what seems to be bad vibes, bad juju, bad energy, bad feelings. You like, why is this happening, this happening, this happening? That you have to realize that in some aspect you're I don't want to say allowing it, but like accompanying it. Like you're not trying to fight it. You're just like, I hate that this happens to me, and then you'll like complain about it, but you're not like making changes. Something like that. Um I wouldn't say that you're allowing it because, well, I wouldn't say that you like it. No, not at all. But there's a need to have more power. Like, know your power. You can change things. Like, it's not going to be comfortable. It's not fun by any means. It's not what one wants to do, but you can do it. And I feel like you're becoming clear that there's a way. You have to be adventurous. You have to try it. You have to push yourself, but there are ways. And but there's like this weird loss of like hope, like you're tired almost. It's almost like you're tired and you're like, I just want to feel things. Like, I just want to feel loved. I want to feel respected. I want to feel these things. Because I feel like you want these things. But there's like a path to getting those, like being respected and loved. Okay. I'm not saying this is you, but this is how it feels. It feels like I want to be respected at work, but you're not doing everything everyone else is doing. Like, you're not working as hard to get that respect, but you like want it. And wanting it doesn't mean that it's true. Like, someone can say it, but you have to like earn it. That's a weird way to put it, but I hope you get the vibe. Truth be told, Aries, you are going to stand in your power because you don't really have a choice if you want to move forward. If you want to push through, if you want to make it, if you want to get to a comfortable spot where you can be happy, because you can get there. There's some hard stepping stones to get there. There's some hard choices, decisions, and maybe some hard work involved. But you can get it done. You can do it. You can be there. But you have to want it. It's like you have to say it to yourself. And then you have to make it real and make it a fact. And put your energy into making it happen. Like being a warrior for creating what you want to happen. You have to be that. Speak it. Feel it. Be in that energy. But you can have it. That's the crazy part. Well, there's a complicated relationship. I can tell by the way those cards came out. And the way you're expressing yourself. I told you. Okay. All right, Aries. Let's talk about the way you're expressing yourself. There's definitely a need to like want to be loved, to want to be safe, to want to be financially secure, to want to have everything sort of put together. But there's a weird connection, and this is what I was trying to explain earlier. It's like wanting those things, wanting people to see those things, wanting to portray those things, versus how you're like giving that energy to the world, right? It's like you can dress yourself up in garbs and gold and designer brands, but it doesn't make you that, right? So there's this weird like connection between what you're communicating versus what is. And it's because it feels like you need to connect or believe in something spiritually or have faith in something that's solid. Not a person, not a dream, but like church or working on like your self-esteem, like inner strength. There's something like that that needs to happen. Not like a person or maybe a goal. Not an idea, but something more beneficial to you. I see that you're becoming clear. You need to put more effort into work. You need to act like you love work, right? You need to act like you love what you do. And that'll heal a lot of issues at work, right? Because it almost feels like you go to work every day like, oh, you know? But if you started being more positive, or like sort of convincing yourself like, oh, I need this. This is a really good job. They have good benefits. It'll change everything. So keep that in mind. Um, I also see something in your finances. There's something in your finances. Okay. There's something that you love and it is impacting your finances. A person, purses, eating out every day. But I feel like you're going to see it in August. Relationships. You've been having some issues with relationships, or you are definitely going to have some sort of fight in August. And I feel like it's interesting, Aries, because I feel like you want to defend yourself. You want to express how you feel, how someone has made you feel. You want them to hear you. You want them to understand that you did all this, you've tried, but it's not going anywhere. This person does not hear. I do not feel like they even comprehend, nor do they care. So I feel like this is your chance to see. This is your chance to see that this person is just not listening. I feel like they're telling me in my gut that this is an extension of last month's, the part that you didn't want to hear. People didn't like that one, I'm telling you. But yeah, this is why. But it'll all come to head, I feel like, this month, unfortunately. So, yeah. The whole goal here for August, though, Aries, is for you to love yourself and take care of yourself in a healthy way. It's like you've been giving all your love to a lot of different aspects, a lot of different parts of life, but not to yourself in the way that you need to. So that's what this is about. Let's see what Spirit has. Acceptance. Yep. Accept the place that you are. Accept who you are. And then start to build from there, right? It's like, okay, pause. Me right now. This is my ground level. This is the foundation I'm working with. And let's take it from there. Let's make it better. Perseverance. Keep pushing through with your self-worth. You deserve it. Don't give up. You deserve the best. And know that that is fact, Aries. You do, though. You do, though, right? And impatience. Take your time. Everything is not going to come overnight. You're not going to find out who you are authentically overnight, especially if you've just been sort of following the path of other people or what other people should be doing. You're in this energy, I'm going to be honest with you, that takes a while to adjust to, especially if you haven't been here like already. When you tap into this kind of spiritual like enlightenment of self, you may drift from it, but you don't really forget, you know? And I feel like you're getting there. It's happening. The hardest part is there's a lot of self-realization and vulnerability in saying that I'm wrong or I need to change this, and not feeling guilty about it, but knowing that it has some fact to it, you know, but not feeling guilty and letting it overrun your life. So I believe in you, Aries. I just feel like this is a tough time and I love you. If you want to email me if you have any questions about this, I'll be happy to answer them, because I know that this is a tough one. This is a tough energy to be in. So if you want to talk about it, you want some clarification or anything, feel free. Okay. And I will try my best. So I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.